And welcome to this week's live stream. I hope everyone is amazing. I nearly said this week's Saturday live stream, but of course we're on Sunday. Thank you for bearing with me with all of that. I know we changed the days. Actually had some lovely family time yesterday, which was absolutely amazing. And I thought rather than try and cram it all into like one day and kind of make it work, I thought let's try Sunday. We haven't done a Sunday live stream for a long time, and I know that some people can make it on a Sunday that can't otherwise make it. So hopefully this works. And thank you for those of you that have joined, even though it was a bit of a last minute switch. So how is everyone today? What are we up to? What are we doing? Do we have any gossip? Any new skincare? Any of that good stuff? Before we get into this, I always forget the housekeeping. So let's just very, very quickly do the housekeeping so we can get that out of the way. And then I can get on to answering all of your questions. So for those of you that are new to the channel, maybe you're here for the first time, welcome. We do these live streams every single week, which we do them on usually Saturdays, 6 p.m. UK time, which is 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 10 a.m. West Coast time, which is 1 p.m. East Coast time, and 5 a.m. if you're watching for Australia and New Zealand. There you go. So I try and remember. And you get extra points if you're watching from Australia and New Zealand, because that early in the morning, that is dedication. So for today, first up, we are missing Tom. I know. It doesn't feel the same without Tom. It feels really, 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 really weird without him. So sending big love to Tom, who I know is watching on replay. So everyone has to be extra well behaved because there is no sheriff in town. No, Tom has some family commitments today, so couldn't make it. But just know, Tom, we love you, and I know we're all gonna miss you a lot. But yeah, so Tom is busy. And like I say, well, big thanks and love go out to him as always, because I can't really do these live streams without him, and you'll see that today. Now, we're going to get into everything, but before we do, you don't need to ask your question more than once. All you need to do is, I go through in the order that they come in. I think that's the fairest way, so, everyone has their opportunity to have their question answered, and there are no charges for asking questions. I know some live streams you have to make a donation to have your question answered. Not here. We answer as many questions as I can get through in the hour. And all I ask for in return is a gentle caress of that like button. If you want to know where that is, if you minimize the chat, hop over to the like button, give it a gentle caress. You get these little fireworks now thanks to YouTube. And obviously this is the very best way of supporting me as a content creator, because the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on replay, which just means anyone that couldn't make it live gets to see us on replay. Right, shall we get through and do some hellos, and then I'll delve into as many comments and questions and all that good stuff as possible. Radka, great to see you, my love. Amy, wonderful to have you. Suzanne, Hells, Irene, Carolyn, wonderful to have you all. Got Reve, BB Sale, Labrexa, Sweet Tea, wonderful to see you. Fristenberg, Veronica, Sophie, Jessica, wonderful. Marley, thank you all so much for joining. And thank you for joining on a Sunday. I know, like I say, this is a bit of a it's unusual. We don't usually do Sunday, so you never know how busy these live streams are going to be when we switch the date. So it's always just so lovely to see all you guys, and yeah, thank you for making it even on a Sunday. Now let's get through, start some questions. I'm determined today to actually be on time with the questions, get through as many as possible. Actually, before we do, I feel like I've already gone off on a tangent and ruined my will remain on track vibe. So this product, this is the Ordinary Natural Moisturising Factors plus Phytoceramides. Now this actually came out, I think it comes out in 2 days' time. I've been trying this. It's designed to be a more heavy-duty version of the original natural moisturising factors that The Ordinary did. That's the holy grail for a lot of people. I think it works better if you've got oily or combination oily skin. I think on dry skin types, it maybe just isn't enough, which is where this product kind of comes in. It's got more urea than the original. It's got more oils in than the original. It's got some phytoceramide action, all designed to be a bit more heavy duty, kind of get to grips with any dry skin that people might be having. Tried it, loved it. Not for my skin type, so I'm gonna actually give this away. I filmed a couple of videos relating to it, and I'm gonna give it away to a friend that definitely will benefit from this. So it's definitely for a drier skin type, but yeah, I definitely think it's good. A lot of people are critical of the price point, £20 versus £10, which is the cost of the original natural moisturising factors. Now, I actually think, in The Ordinary's defence, I know I'm the first to call out the price rises that have been going on with The Ordinary, so I'm not excusing that. I'm the first to call it out. But I do expect this to be more expensive than the original natural moisturising factors, because you're getting more for your money. You know, in here you've got a lot more ingredients and higher quality ingredients to add that additional hydration. So you expect it to come with a higher price point. Maybe £15. I think £20 is a stretch, and double the price, which I think is why people are a bit like, I'm not sure about that. But what I will say is for 100 ml of product, £20. That's still in line with a lot of what you get at the drugstore. It's not the cheapest, but it's also not bougie and luxury. You know, if they did like a £10 50 ml version, we'd probably all be like, oh, that's great. You know, so the size is actually quite generous, I would say, for £20. Thoughts? Does anyone have any thoughts? What do we think to this one? I filmed a video on it if you do want to check it out and see it in action and all that good stuff. But does anyone have any thoughts in the meantime? Now, let's crack through some of these questions before I get even further behind. Like, even further behind. So let's see. Radka says, hi Rob, can you help me with choosing the best vitamin C for sensitive dry skin? I'm a beginner. Nipfab 3%, the ordinary Skull Ball 20%, or your serum? Well, obviously my serum. Goes without saying. I would say if you've got very sensitive skin, go for a vitamin C derivative. So the Mad About Skin Super Serum has a 5% concentration of a vitamin C derivative. Gentle, but will be effective in the long term. If you want to go in a little bit stronger from the beginning, then the ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate offers a 20% concentration from the ordinary. That would also work. I'd stay away from the Nipfab 3% because I think that might just irritate you. I would go for either the Mad About Skin Serum or the ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate from the ordinary. It depends how strong you want to go in when it comes to a product. 20% versus 5%. They are different vitamin C derivatives. So I'd say that if you were kind of doing a comparison, I'd say almost like a 20% versus the 10%, because the one used in the Mad About Skin Serum, I think, is a little bit more effective in lower concentrations, if that makes sense. But let me know which one you choose. Amy, great to see you, my love. Sending lots of love. Suzanne says, hello, everyone. Jan and I, I'm sorry you missed the last live stream. Today we're on the way to catch the end of this one. Okay, Suzanne, you wouldn't believe how many comments and private messages I got with Jan and Suzanne weren't there. Are they okay? You're like celebrities, like full-on celebrities. And I said to everyone, you know what, people have lives. They're allowed to miss a live stream. But you were missed. And we do love you. And we're glad to see you here. So yeah, dash back, because we would love to have you once again part of the live stream. But sending lots and lots of love to both you and to Jan. See, you've got the name right, just for you, my love. I'm just going to test the internet, make sure that we've got some good internet strength going. It's looking good. I don't want to jinx it because, you know, our internet is usually a bit temperamental. It's looking good so far. Hells, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Irene, wonderful to see you too. And the same to you, Carolyn. Happy Sunday. Sending you lots and lots of love to Germany. You see, yeah, lots of love. Amy says, Suzanne, we missed you and Jan. We did. Amy says, first of all, hello, Amy. Says, Rob, not skincare related. The Last of Us, episode 3. Oh my God. I can't, Amy, no, I can't. It is, if you haven't seen it, I won't spoiler it. If people haven't seen The Last of Us, I actually didn't really like the first and second episodes. They were okay. But it was worth persevering for that last episode. Episode 3, tears. I couldn't stop crying. It was so good as well. So good. Reve, great to see you, my love. Wonderful to have you here. BB Sale says, hi everyone, hope you're having a great day. I am, thank you very much. Yeah, been a bit of a manic weekend in the best possible way. Saw lots of family, caught up with everyone yesterday, which was really nice. Then came back today, did a bit of filming, hopped straight on here. I'd say it's been busy. It's been busy, which is why it's nice to sit down and chill with you guys. Actually, you know, take a pause from all the manic and busy behavior. You know, everything's been so busy this past couple of days. It's nice to sit down and kind of chill with you guys, which is why I always say, and I do genuinely mean it, these Sunday in this case, live streams are genuinely my favourite part of the week. Lebrex said, great to see you, my love. Same to you, sweet tea, and hope you had a wonderful weekend. Friskenberg says, hi everyone, happy to catch this week's live stream. Hope you had a lovely weekend. I did, Friskenberg, thank you. And it's wonderful to have you here as well, my love. Sending you so much love. Veronica, Sophie, Jessica, happy Sunday to all. Molly says, hi Rob, finally got around to using your sunscreen and I love it. No stinging, great glow. How many pumps should I use for my face and neck? I've been doing 6 for the face and neck. It depends. I mean, the idea that you have like a set number of pumps for different people have different faces. I've got a big face. Some people have smaller faces. It depends on the surface area that you're covering. And I would find, and also one thing that people never talk about with sunscreens is the concentration. So you different sunscreens need different amounts to give you the right SPF that's on the bottle. So some of them are more concentrated, some of them less so, which is why if anyone remembers the Skinny sunscreen, you only need a small amount of that, and everyone's like, that can't be right. Well, it can because of the formulation. For the Mad About Skin sunscreen, to get the test, so we robustly tested the SPF. And to get the SPF that's on the bottle, as proven by the testing, it equates to 7 pumps for face and neck. So 7 pumps. 6, 7, it depends on the size of your face. I would go for between 6, 7, and 8, depends. But I would do it in 2 separate layers. So I put 4 pumps on, wait for it to sink in, then put 3 or 4 pumps on afterwards. I find that 2 thinner layers works better with any sunscreen, not just mine, any of them at all. Suzanne says we're going to be a little bit late because Jan and my fam went to celebrate my birthday. Happy birthday, Suzanne! Sending you lots and lots of love and the best birthday wishes. I hope you have the most amazing. You deserve to have it. If I had a big cake here, I'd be lighting the candles, Suzanne. I would be lighting those candles. Jessica says, I'm off to a wedding in April. Gorgeous. And trying to find a clay mask that reduces the sebum oil for the whole day. Makes my pores appear small and tight. Have a few oil sebum back in a couple of hours. Yeah, it's difficult. The only clay mask that I found that works to genuinely, albeit temporarily, shrink the size of your pores, decongest, keep you matte, is actually the CosRx. I really, really like the CosRx pink clay one. It goes on pink, then it turns to a black colour, which is the charcoal. I think it works really, really well. So that's the one that I would recommend. It's the one that's probably worked the best for me if you can get your hands on it. CosRx, not my favourite brand, but that product just works. Danny, great to see you, my love. Oh, Danny says, a bit confused because the title says replay. Why does the title say replay? Let me get rid of that. I don't know why. Let me just get rid of that. Done. I don't know. I think that was from last week's, because they always change it to replay after the event so people know it's a replay. Yeah, thanks, Danny. I got a little bit confused too. Solvig says, how are the fur babies doing today? We've got Marcel in his little cat hammock here by the radiator. He won't be moving. He doesn't see why he needs to move. He's warm. He's got his little cat hammock going with the radiator. He ain't moving. Leo is busy scampering around somewhere. The dog, so the little lawn is with my mum and dad. They're looking after him because I'm to and fro with quite a few bits for the next couple of weeks. So they're actually on dog sitting duty. So he's up there. He is living his best life. He's playing with my niece and nephew endlessly, being the total jerk that he is, but in Leeds for a change. So yeah. So Lon, if you're watching, we miss you. We miss you, but he's having the best time. Melenthia so great says can't stay but want to say hi and leave a like. Thank you, Melenthia. Thank you to everyone that does, even if you can't stay for the whole live stream. To all of you that just take that moment to like the content, honestly, genuinely means the world to me. So thank you so much. I do really appreciate it. Donna says, hi everyone, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Donna, we love you. B Sale says, I've come to realise any type of exfoliation gets my skin barrier really easily. I only do once a week rather than toner or a mask. I think sometimes exfoliation, we all seem to go in for what works for one person won't work for another. And so, yeah, I think understanding what your skin can and can't tolerate, I think is really important. So it sounds... BB Sale, it sounds like once a week is perfect for you. I tend to go in twice a week, and again, that's enough. Any more than that, my skin becomes very irritated, very dry. It's too much. So I think we all, do you remember back in the day when we were all doing like 3 years ago, we were exfoliating every day using the glycolic acid toning solution by The Ordinary every day. Gone are those days, thankfully, never to see them again. Irene says, how are you, darling, and everyone? I'm wonderful, Irene. I hope all is amazing with you too. Steffi says, happy Sunday. Glad to see today instead of yesterday. Spent yesterday looking for a new place to lay my head. Ooh, how exciting. Did you find anywhere, Stephanie? What was it like? Give us all the gossip. Robin, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. Amy says, Rob, I can't remember if you've ever reviewed Make. I know James Welsh used to be a fan. Love their John Mayle shorts. I've never reviewed them. I don't know why. You don't really see them here in the UK. I think that's why. You can't really walk into a drugstore and pick it up, or at least you couldn't. I might have a look for it. As you know, I always watch these live streams back and kind of make a note of everything that I've promised. So I will go and I will have a look. No, I haven't actually tried anything from them off the top of my head, or not knowingly. So yeah, what do you think? Has anyone tried Make as a skincare brand? Recommend any products that you want me to try? Happy to give it a look. Hell says, Rob, if you haven't already, check out the Dr. Lit live that was on last night. It was so informative. I love a little Dr. Lit action. I'm glad I wasn't up against them live by live because I moved mine today. So that's good. I love them, love them. I will check that out. I do really enjoy their live streams. I wish they did them weekly or fortnightly. Because I like to get into a little bit of a routine. Otherwise, I forget to check them out. But I will definitely check it out. Thank you. Jesse says, how long should a salicylic acid 2% purge last? Depends on the person. But you said so far it's happened for about half 1 to 2 weeks, but lots of closed comedones. How many more weeks? Up to 8. So usually 8 is about right. Between 6 and 8 is normal for a purge of any type. You don't always purge, so it's not guaranteed that you will purge with the product. Some people do, some people don't. But I would probably say 6 or 8 weeks. 1 or 2 weeks, that's nothing for a purge. Keep going. Honestly, it will be fine. You'll be fine the other side of it. Yeah, once it gets like 6 or 8 weeks, if you're still purging after 8 weeks, it might be more likely to be a reaction, and it might just be that the product isn't right for you, so you might want to look for an alternative. Not all products are right for everybody, so yeah, just be mindful of what is a purge and what is a reaction to a product, if that makes sense. Marley says, I got my Mad About Skin order and the lip balm gift. I was running low on the lip balm too, so the offer came at the best time. Yay! Yeah, if that's still ongoing for the rest, even though Valentine's Day is done and dusted, I hope you all got lots of lovely things. But yeah, if you haven't already, it's on till the end of February, where for every order that you purchase on www.madaboutsincare.com, you'll get a free lip balm. You don't need to do anything, don't need to add anything to your basket. When I'm packing the orders, always put in that free lip balm. So yeah, if you order before the end of February, as long as it says February on your order, free lip balm goes in. Just my little way of saying thank you. So yeah, if you wanted to get your hands on a free lip balm, just order any product whatsoever or multiple products and it's there. It's also a cheeky way of getting buy one get one free on the lip balm, because if you buy a lip balm, get a lip balm free. So it's kind of like buy one get one free on the lip balm, plus it's works with any product as well. So Sophie says, Rob, did you ever get around to reviewing Garden of Wisdom? There's some hidden gems. I love Garden of Wisdom. They sell them here in the UK through Victoria's Health, which I bought. I like their products. I personally prefer Geek and Gorgeous and The Ordinary, but I do also like Garden of Wisdom. They're a great affordable option. I didn't review them, and I don't think I'm going to do a standalone review because I don't think there's enough demand for it. They're a bit of a niche brand, but I definitely will be mentioning some of their products in other context in other videos and other reviews. So yeah, definitely look out for them. I'm really impressed with what I've tried so far. My only criticism is I think the packaging is a little bit flimsy. That's just personal preference on my I feel that the packaging is a little bit on the flimsy side, but I did personally really enjoy a lot of the products that I tried. So has anyone else tried Garden of Wisdom? Do you guys recommend? And yeah, let me know. Annika, great to see you, my love. Steffi said, do you see Sarah's Frugal Friday video at the end of The Ordinary Neo price increase? I didn't. No, I didn't. I haven't seen that yet. I might go check it out after this. I've got a backlog of videos that I need to watch, so I might give it a try after this one. Solving says, how do I get my hubby to use skincare on his own without me actually slapping it in his face? My tip for before I do this, let me take a sip of my tea because I don't want to go into full rant mode. I'll take a sip of my tea. Whilst I do, if you haven't already, if you could minimize this chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to where you were so you don't miss out on anything. You don't have to find your place in the chat again. It's all there for you. Honestly, really appreciate anyone that gives the video a like, so thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed already, we are 2,000. Can you believe that? 2,000 subscribers away from 100,000, which is like mind-blowing. And we've grown by 2,200 subscribers in the last week alone. So if you're one of them, thank you so much and welcome to the family. Oh, tea is so good. So how do you get someone who's not into skincare into skincare? Well, I always say, first of all, don't force it, because I've seen so many people, be like, I'm demanding my husband does an 8-step skincare routine, or I'm demanding my son does a... No, it's never going to work. And also, different people we love our skincare. A lot of people just aren't interested, and that's fine. I'm not interested in football. Lots of people love football, you know what I mean? But people don't make me watch a football match. So what I always say to people is kind of pick your battles wisely. What do you think they would benefit from? So sunscreen is a really great example. Probably if you're new to skincare, you're not just going to put on a sunscreen and be like, yeah, this is amazing, we'll do this every day. No. But you might put on a moisturizer with SPF in. You might cleanser. If someone's washing their face with soap, say, actually, a cleanser might just do a better job, maybe switch it out. I think it's about picking those battles wisely and kind of making it work. So what does your husband have any insecurities or any things that he'd like to target when it comes to his skin? Because those are the things that I'd hone in on. I think often we just go straight in with like, here's a 6-step skincare routine, do it. And they're like, no. And I would rebel against it. So I think pick your battles. What do they have an insecurity? Is there a thing? Men just in general, and this is very, very generalized. So by all means, like this is just a general thing. Often, guys in their 30s or late 30s, early 40s start to notice crow's feet, and that can be an insecurity. Lots of guys won't admit it, but feel insecure about that. So if you can kind of get to the bottom of that and recommend a really good eye cream that could also help that, not only with their confidence boost, but they're going to be bought into the whole idea of using it. I think the easy wins are sunscreen and a moisturizer. Most people will use a moisturizer. Cleanser. They're using soap or in the shower and they're just using the head and shoulders, head shampoo. Get a cleanser, put it in the shower. It's easy to use. And then pick something that you know is like an area of focus for them and get a product that deals with that. And then kind of build from there. That would be my advice. That's how I would always approach it. And we have to accept some people just aren't interested in skincare. And that is fine. Some people don't care. It's absolutely fine. It's part self-care, and I really enjoy my skincare routine. But I get it. Lots of people just don't care. And that's okay. So I did pick the battles with my recommendation solving. But let me know, what does your husband use currently? Is there anything that he likes? Is there any scents? Because fragrance is a great way of getting people into a product. We're always told like you shouldn't have fragrance in your skincare. A load of rubbish. You absolutely can. And sometimes scent is a great way of luring someone in that isn't necessarily into skincare. Nobody says, is this a replay, not live? No, it's live. It's me. Read out your comment. Definitely live. Jessica, maybe because they had the wrong title on it. We've sorted that out. Sorry about that. Jessica said, try to improve the texture of my pores for sebum. Try the PSA next. Which one's better, the acids and prebiotics night serum or the liquid clarity? I'd go for the liquid clarity if you're looking to minimize congestion in the pores. One of my favorite products. I love that brand. Scott, great to see you, my love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Danny says, Suzanne, happy birthday to you. You belong to the... I love that name. I love that little jingle. Yes, happy birthday. If I had the voice for it, Suzanne, I would be singing happy birthday to you right now. Veronica said, the ordinary moisturizer wasn't enough for my dry skin. Don't like it. The best moisturizer I ever had is the Mad About Skin one. Oh, I've never heard of that brand. Might have to look it up. Thank you so much, Veronica. That makes me very, very happy. And I think the key to a successful moisturizer for very dry skin, packed full of urea. Urea is like the best thing for dry skin, coupled with a few oils and just things to take it to the next level. Whereas I agree, I think the original natural moisturizing factor is great as a basic moisturizer. Great if you've got oily skin. If you had dry skin, you just need a little bit more, which is why I'm glad The Ordinary have an option now for us. Makeup Boy, great to see you, my love. Great to see you. Hell says, Rob, your sunscreen is absolutely divine. Any chance of doing a tinted one? Well, Hell, first of all, I'm so glad it arrived. So glad it's arrived. And thank you so much for the kind feedback. In terms of doing a tinted one, never say never. I don't think there's no plan of doing a tinted chemical sunscreen. I just don't think it's a lot of effort for no like reward, because it doesn't leave a cast on the skin anyway. So the tinted one would just be like, I just say to people, put foundation over the top of it, BB cream over the top of it. Where I think tinted ones come into their own is with mineral sunscreens, where the composition can distort the look and can impact the hue of the skin. So if we did a mineral sunscreen, then yes, there might be some tinted options. Looking into it. The challenge always is trying to make sure everyone's included in that, because you do a tinted sunscreen and there are so many gorgeous skin tones out there. Tinted sunscreen is really hard to make sure there's something for everyone, and I wouldn't want to do it if there wasn't something for everyone. I want to be inclusive, not exclusatory, and say, because some brands say, oh, we're launching with these tints and then the others will come later. I'm like, why should anyone be an afterthought? Everyone should be included at the start. So yes to the idea of doing a tinted sunscreen, but it'll be in the future. But I would say to anyone, if you want an element of tint, best way to do it is put the Mad About Skin sunscreen on. Just go with a BB cream over the top. It'll layer really well. It won't peel, and give you that element of tint while still looking natural at the same time. Hopefully that helps. Jay says, had the vitamin C suspension from The Ordinary. I found it left orange stains on my fingernails in between fingers. Is that unusual? No, vitamin C can do that. Not on everyone, though. This is what's weird. Not on everybody. But some people, yeah, I've heard that before. For me, it's the hairline. I can get a bit of an orange tinge around the hairline if I'm not careful. And nobody says, can you layer moisturizers? Yeah, if you need to. I probably wouldn't. I think you risk pilling, balling up. I think it can get a bit messy. Two things you can do: get a better moisturizer. So if your current moisturizer isn't doing it for you, get a more hydrating one that matches your skin type, then you won't have to layer. If you do want to get some extra moisture, then use the same moisturizer. Use 2 layers of the same moisturizer. I wouldn't necessarily mix 2 different moisturizers. It becomes a hot mess. It peels, it balls up. We don't want that. So either get a better moisturizer that meets your skin's needs, or if you like the moisturizer you're already using and just want to get a bit more from it, then put a layer on, wait a minute, put another layer on top, and that'll work really, really well. So yeah, you can layer moisturizers on the same moisturizer on itself. I wouldn't necessarily layer different moisturizers. I've tried that before, and not good. Not good. Stephanie says, charity update. I wish we had one, Stephanie. Unfortunately, I can give the amount. I can find the amount. I will find the amount and post it. I'm waiting for the commissions to come through. So usually they're in by now. This is relating to our November sale. Normally it takes 2 to 3 months for commissions to come through. They have to be verified, make sure that people aren't faking stuff and all of that. And also if people return it, then the commission comes off. So it has to wait for the return period to end and things like that. So it finished, usually the commission hits end of January, mid-January. Hasn't yet. It's approved, awaiting payment. So yes, I'll be able to do a full update when, actually I can give the amounts now because they're locked in, but I'll be able to do a full update on, yeah, done, when the money actually clears, which it hasn't yet, which is unusual. It's a bit later than it normally is. Normally mid to end of January is about right. I've been away for this weekend, so I haven't checked, but I am obsessively checking. So update to come. But I can do the amounts on the Facebook group. I'm out straight after this live stream, but I can do that tomorrow. Jason, is it possible to overuse serums or too many different ones? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it depends. Yes, actually yes. Just the answer is yes. It is, because every serum has multiple ingredients in, and if you're using the same ones with the same ingredients in all the time, you're going to be overloading the skin. You don't need it, and it's a waste of money. If you, at some point there's a limit to what your skin can absorb, and so if you're using the same serum or type of serum on top of each other, I think it can have limited benefit, and then you might actually risk aggravating the skin or wasting your money because those products aren't delivering. So yeah, you can overuse serums, and you can use too many different ones together. I would say have a look at your skincare routine. Does everything actually have a purpose, or are you just using a serum because someone said it's great and you're throwing it in there? Have a look and think, is it actually serving a purpose when you piece it together? Hopefully that helps. Danny says, I got my 6 Mad About Skin sunscreen bottles yesterday. So excited and not sharing. Yay! Danny, I'm so glad they arrived. So glad they arrived. Our new shipping courier, the non-Royal Mail one, seems to be working a lot better. It seems to be, there's far fewer problems, which is great. The tracking, I know people appreciate, and it seems to be getting there a little bit quicker, which has to be a good thing. We had so many problems with Royal Mail. We were just like, yep, done. We're done. For the sake of mine and Tom's sanity, we had to move away. And so, yeah, we moved away from Royal Mail and all of their myriad of shipping problems. And it's for the better. So the new one, yeah, it actually works out, and everyone gets tracking as standard, which I know is something everyone wanted and asked for. So I always try to give you guys what you asked for. Scott says, Rob, any suggestions for drugstore price copper peptides? Mary and May's version is cheapest. I like the Mary and May's one. I think that's actually really, really good. I like the Revolution Skin copper peptides. That's also really good. And I do quite like, I still like the Ordinary. I like the Ordinary one. I do like the Ordinary buffet with copper peptides. I think it's a good option. So yeah, those 3 will be my top 3 at the drugstore. If I use a drugstore one, I tend to go with Revolution Skin just because it's available in Boots, which is my local drugstore, so it's easy to get to. Whereas Mary and May, not easy to get here in the UK, but I do really like the product. So yeah, I would say, Scott, give it a try. I think you'll really, really love it. Paul said, is there anything that you would not use on broken capillaries? If I had broken capillaries, I would probably go see a dermatologist, and I would probably say, can you help? Understand, is there an underlying cause of it? What I would personally go and have that face-to-face consultation, because there might be an underlying cause of it, such as rosacea. There's 101 different things it could be. Once you've eliminated that, then you can look at the products to help with it, but you can also maybe look at some other treatments. So I would usually recommend, if you've got broken capillaries, to go and speak to someone face to face, and that way hopefully you'll get that consultation and you'll understand a little bit more on what you can and can't use with it. Chris has said, try the 20% vitamin C from the ordinary, the derivative, wonderful. My skin became very irritating, so I'm sticking with the Mad About Skin serum, zero irritation. Fabulous. First of all, great, I'm glad that the serum's working for you. But yeah, sometimes even a vitamin C derivative, too high a concentration can just be too much. So yeah, I totally agree. Sweetie said, Rob, I will spoil one thing. Nick Offerman is a good singer, but he played it down and went a little off key for this bit. Okay. I did see that. So yeah, in The Last of Us, Nick Offerman is a wonderful actor, and he's a classically trained singer, I think. And it must be hard if you're a professional singer, or not professional singer, but a trained singer, to not sing well. That's like, yeah, must be a bit, I don't know, must be very difficult to do. I love that program. So if you haven't tried it, promise me, guys, you will go and try it. You will absolutely love Last of Us. You have to, I think you kind of have to watch all three of them, all three episodes, for it to make sense. But episode 3 is the best by far. Annika says, Rob, do you know that your line has been reviewed by Dana Ripperton today? I didn't. Oh, I love her, and I love her content so much. Hopefully she was nice about it. I don't mind. I love a review. All honest reviews are welcome. I love her content so much. So yeah, I'll go check that out now. Yay. Thank you so much. That makes me very happy. Another video to watch after this. I've got a busy night ahead. Jessica says, can you recommend a vitamin C and a peptide serum? Trying to streamline my routine. Think Bliss do one. Not sure it's any good. I don't know off the top of my head a vitamin C. Jessica, do you mind popping it in the main comment section? I will hunt around. There's, off the top of my head, no, I can't think of one, but there's loads I've tried. I will jog my memory, and yeah, if you could cut and paste that into the main comment section, I'll jog my memory, and yeah, I'll get back to you. Revy says, I use 3 pumps of the Mad About sunscreen, Mad About Skin sunscreen. I think that's a really good option, Revy, actually, for the face. If it works, I think it works really well. Always use the amount that works for you, is what I say. Rose says, what do you think about the ordinary multi-peptide serum? It's nice. It's nice. Like, I'm not, it's okay. It's not the best thing. Like, it's not the best of this peptide serums, and they put the price up quite a lot when they launched it, but it's good. It works, and it's the same as the buffet. It's just a different name for the buffet. It works. I just think it's a little bit too much castor oil in it for me, which breaks me out, and I feel that there are some cheaper alternatives available. Jessica says, thank you for answering my questions. Always a pleasure, my love. Always a pleasure. Suzanne says, for the Mad About Skin sunscreen, I use 4 pumps, then another 3. Suzanne, we are on the same wavelength. On the same wavelength. Frisky Bird said, I completely forgot to tell that my antioxidant cream was waiting for me when I came back from vacation last Monday. I love it. Thank you, Fristenberg. I'm so glad it arrived. Yes. I love it when a plan comes together. Jay says, I've been using the Ordinary Gel Liner Matrix for 6 weeks for fine lines and dynamic wrinkles. But not seeing any improvement. What am I doing wrong? So first of all, not every product works for everyone. You know, I know a load of people, myself included, that got great results from that combo, but I also know some people that said it just didn't work for them. So 6 weeks, you should start seeing results. I give it another 2 weeks, because 8 weeks will give you a really good kind of view on how it's working. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, it might be worth switching up to something like the Synoxin 2 serum from Indeed Labs, which works in a similar way, but a lot of people say they get enhanced benefits from. So it comes to personal choice. I don't think you're necessarily doing anything wrong. Sometimes it just doesn't work. If that makes sense. Like, yeah, if that makes sense. Danny says, Rob, have you seen Wayne's video on his 6 weeks results with Dr. Sam's Night Pro? Night Pro? Flawless Night Pro? Yeah. Is it? Looks a little blurry. Oh, don't get me started on this. I don't want to be shady, he says, before being shady. So I'm not somebody that preaches. There are certain content creators on this platform that go on and on about filters this and airbrush this and moan. I'm like, you know what? Any content creator is free to do whatever they want, as long as they're upfront with it. You know what I mean? Like, if people want to wear concealer, great, it's fine. If people want to use a filter, fine. They've got to be upfront about it, and I think when it's kind of hidden, it's not for me. I am not tech savvy enough to use a filter in any of my videos. I can guarantee everything is unfiltered, because I don't even know how to find the filter on my phone, even if I wanted to. So I guarantee that. I think that's shady. So, yeah, first of all, it's a really good product. You don't need to do all of that filtering and blurring and all that rubbish. It actually works. So I've been using the Dr. Sam Night Pro, I think it's called, it's 5% gram active retinoid. I've been using it for probably 5 weeks now. Really good. Little bit drying after like week 2, so but that just shows its high potency. A little bit drying, but then after that 5 weeks, it's really good. I would recommend it as a product. I think it's a really nice product. In this video, you look at that thumbnail. The after has been face blurred. That's not okay. That is not okay. You should say, look, this is the before and after. Honestly, not like, no, that is not okay. And I think it should be called out because it is definitely related. It's also not very well done. Like, if you're gonna cheat and blur it out, kind of do it. Like, do it properly. It is so obvious that it's been airbrushed and blurred. And I think that does a disservice to the Dr. Sam Night Pro, which is actually a really good product. So yeah, take it from me, it's a good product. I don't think you need an edited, blurred out after it picture to show it's a good product. It's a good product. But yeah, it's blurry because it's not legit. Just gonna say no, and that shouldn't happen. We call it out because I think it's very misleading. And if people want to use filters in their videos, they can use filters in the videos. I don't care. But you can't do it for like a before and after and expect people... That's not okay, is it? Is that just me? That's not okay, is it? Maria says, have you heard anything about Maison 3 Retinol? I haven't. I've heard about it, haven't tried it, but I'm thinking of. Paula says, is there anything that you don't... Oh, no, we've covered that. Redka says, thank you. I'll buy yours because I'm curious. By the way, I like your laugh. Oh, thank you. I don't know about my laugh. It sounds a bit weird to me, but thank you. The official ambassador of the Mulatto race. I mean, that is a great name. Hi, why does my... This is what happens. This is what happens when Tom isn't here. This is why we need Tom. Because if Tom's here, I don't have hamster questions. Now I have hamster questions, and I've read it out, so I'm going to have to answer it. Why does my hamster avoid baths and nips me from time to time? I don't know. I'm not a hamster expert, but I would say maybe don't bathe him and don't handle him as much, and then he won't nip you. I'm sending you and your hamster lots of love. There you go. This is why I need Tom. Where is Tom? Sweet Tea has a very interesting reply. Rose says, please reply to my question. Well, you need to ask the question first, Rose. And then I can. But I have literally no idea. I don't think I missed your question. Oh no, I have. I've already answered it. See, we need Tom. Jay says, oh no, we've done that. Jay says, Giroline Matrixol or Synoxin. I like them both. Synoxin, I think, just gives a little bit better results. But it's up to you. Try one. I think from your earlier comment, you said the Giroline and Matrixol isn't working for you, then I'd say try the Synoxin once you've used them up. Stephanie said, I did find something that ticks all the boxes, even 4 legs and furry friendly. Can't wait to be adopted by a canine. Very excited, Stephanie, and keep us up to dated. Suzanne says, I'm so happy to have my lip conditioner back in my arsenal. True holy grail. You can do anything plus your taxes. I've heard that, Suzanne. It does actually do my tax return for me. It's amazing. It's amazing. Let's see. Red says, countdown to 100k. Exciting. Thank you. I'm very, very excited. Very excited. I still haven't got a clue what we're going to do. We need ideas. We need to it's working over in my mind. Kerry says, so excited for you about the numbers. You worked so hard. Oh, thank you very much. Honestly, I pinch myself. This wasn't supposed to happen. I set this channel up as a bit of a labor of love at the start of the pandemic, and it kind of grew and grew and grew. This was never the plan. I mean, it's great, but it was never the plan. Irene says the answer is yes to the cauldron. Irene, we love you. Remember, you're fabulous. So Amy says, yeah, Rob mentioned the show Last of Us a couple of weeks ago. I had to watch it. Just like he said, first 2 episodes are good, but the third is wow. This is true. I think you have to watch the first 2 to get to the third, and for the third to make sense for that third episode. If you're not crying at the end of that, I don't know what you've done wrong. Jay said, is there any truth to the use of jade rollers for wrinkles and skincare? No. I think jade rollers can help lymphatic drainage, reduce puffiness and inflammation. There's a lot of things that it can be good for. I wouldn't necessarily say it's going to be great for wrinkles, but for smoothing out, contouring, minimizing puffiness and inflammation, yeah, it definitely does work. Sophie says, I know what you mean about packaging of Ganrosum. The vitamin C serum isn't a better pump. That is true. The vitamin C pump is really good. They've changed it up. I think I got the new version of it. Veronica says, so excited to cross the 100k subscribers. Thank you, Veronica. We're at 98,000. It is mind blowing, mind blowing. See, Veronica says, do you plan to make some products for the body in the future? Watch this space, but yes. Yes. Ian says, do you think it's worthwhile to review any men's skincare brands? I don't believe in male specific skincare personally. I just, it's a bit of a con, if I'm honest. So brands decide that take the same formulation, add some male fragrance into it, put some butch packaging on it, and then sell it for a higher price point. You could just get the women's equivalent, less expensive, same thing. No, male skincare is a con. It's not good. It's not good. Choose skincare based on your skin type, not on your gender. If you've got an oily skin type, go for products that meet an oily skin type. Don't buy the man thing. I also really hate the name because it's always like with men's skincare. It's always like, get your grizzly bear moisturizer and it's going to transform everything. And I'm like, you know what? I've tried the grizzly bear moisturizer. Did I become a lumberjack afterwards? No, I was just as camp as ever. So I think it's actually just lying to us. I think men's skincare is just lying to us. So no, you use what works for you, but I don't think men's skincare is that great, if I'm honest. I think you can just get not, especially because most brands are now going a pretty like genderless. So like The Ordinary isn't pitching at a specific gender. Like lots of brands, particularly drugstore ones, aren't going for like that heavy like male female vibe. And use what works for you. Marley says, thanks for answering about the amount of sunscreen to use. So if it's 7 pumps in total, will you say about 4 on the face and 3 on the neck? Yeah, there or thereabouts. 5 on the face, 2 on the neck. Yeah. I'd say that. Kerry, favourite healing balm for irritated skin? I really couldn't find any that I actually liked, so I created my own. So I'm going to have to say, not to brag, but I'm going to have to say bad about Skinwood because I created it because I didn't like any of the other ones. So yeah. Susan said, I recently started getting a rash on my bum for all the hormonal change. I used a baby rash cream with zinc called Sudocrem. We get that here in the UK. It's better in a matter of a day or two. It's so good. Actually, Sudocrem, genuinely really good. If you've got any lumps or bumps, put a bit of Sudocrem on it, really good. It's the zinc that really works. And it's got some other antimicrobials in there that just work really, really well. Suzanne, you're not alone. I love a bit of Sudocrem action. It genuinely works. Gwilhelm says, hi Rob, is there a bigger tube in the Mad About Skin moisturizer coming out this year? Yes. Hopefully in the next 2 months. I need to sign off the packaging. And then, yes, it will be. Diana says, Allies of Skin has a buy one, get one free sale and never tried them. Suggestions? Yes. My suggestion is shop during February if you want to try Allies of Skin because they are buy one, get one free. What you need to do is put whatever products you want to buy in your basket and then use the code LOVEDAYS, all one word, all capital letters, and that will get you the cheapest ones free. Definitely worth it. My favourite from Allies of Skin would be the vitamin C, game-changing, but they're reformulating it so they don't have it in stock all the time. I also love their Silk Cleanser, so good. This is why we need Tom. Fight for air. Do you think the aliens that are coming will have more advanced skincare products? I think they will. And I think there's a lot to learn from the alien race, and I think that they're going to teach us everything that we've been missing out on. Sabrina says, I just started retinol 0.2%, 3 times a week with a couple of days in between. Experienced a lot of redness and dryness. Should I continue to drop down to twice a week? I think that's pretty good for 0.2. You will get a little bit of irritation, a little bit of dryness. Just a little bit. I'd maybe try putting a moisturiser on first. Continue the same amount, put moisturiser on first, and then moisturiser on top. That should just sandwich it out a little bit. Let me see where. Let's see where I'm at with. There we are. See, we've got a lot of love for a lot of love for Sudocrem. Great. I do love a bit of love a bit of Sudocrem. So Kado says, hi, if HPC retinol really increases cell turnover like tretinoin and retinol, why do no skin dry and flake in the latter? Sometimes you do. So the Dr. Sam one, 5% of that. I got some flaking, I got some peeling. So it does. Sometimes, I think it depends on the strength and your individual skin type and all of that. Good Girl says, note where that. Marley says, hi Rob, when did the cleanser be back in stock? Well, hopefully the first week of March. Obviously we've been disrupted by the earthquake in Turkey, and I completely understand how things are a little bit disturbed, and I totally get that, but Hopefully by the start of March is the plan, and I cannot wait. Don't worry, if anyone's wanted to get their hands on the cleanser, if you sign up to this, if you signed up to the notifications on www.madaboutskincare.com, definitely be there. Promise you. Henrik says, hi Rob, how does A Game 10 compare to Dr. Sam Knightley Pro in strength? They're completely different. They're completely different formulations, so it's quite hard to like compare and contrast. I'd say that the A Game 10 slightly more potent, but the Dr. Sam Knightley Pro also quite strong. They're both high potency over the counter retinoids. Both great. I think it depends. I would probably go for the A Game because it's cheaper. Same results but cheaper. That would be my recommendation. Gerda Girl says Medicaid is having a sale. I think I would like to try the peptide serum. Grab it while it's on sale. It's really good, but full price, it's a bit pricey. So I would say if Medicaid, I didn't know, I will probably buy something now. If Medicaid are having a sale, I would recommend stocking up while you can. The products are great. The products are really, really good, but they are on the pricier side. So yeah, definitely stock up while there's a sale on. Scott says using the multi-peptide serum just reminds me how much I miss the sub-Q skin. I agree. I love the sub-Q skin. So. They just need to bring it back. They just need to bring it back, and it's all good. Sandra says, late because I zoned out about Sunday. Sandra, better late than never, my love, and we are glad to have you here. We love you. Amy says, good job on the hamster question, Rob. Thank you. I think I covered that well. Styled it out, and that's important. That's definitely important. Paula, great to see you, my love, says, happy to find you live on a Sunday morning here in Canada. Sending love. No questions, just love. Paula, that's fine. No answers. Just love. I said you so much love. Happy Sunday, Paula. Sea Shines, great to see you, my love. Says accidentally caught the live after being down from a stomach flu. Oh, hopefully feeling better, my love. Hopefully you're feeling better. Jan is in the house. Jan, we love you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sending you lots and lots of love. Amy says, Rob, I thought you'd do the Macarena at 100k. I thought you'd all forgotten about that. Just saying. Jan says, we're driving home this whole time. Couldn't type. How is everyone? Jan? All the better for seeing you, my love. All the better for seeing you. I hope you are amazing. Rita, great to see you, my love. Oh, we all remember the Macarena at 100k, it would appear. We all remember that. Fine. Fine. See, Ian, great to says thank you for answering. It's a pleasure, Ian. Always happy. See, Jay says thoughts on Astral Cream's moisturizer. Hate the smell, and it's a bit too greasy for me. It's a good affordable option, so it's affordable, which I appreciate. It's got some nice ingredients in, which is great. I really hate the smell of it, like really dislike the scent of it. That's personal. If you like the fragrance, it can be good. It does leave a little bit of a greasy film on the skin. Great if you've got a dry skin type. If you've got oily skin type, I don't think you'll enjoy it. That would my... But it's an oldie but a goodie if you don't mind the smell. Right, now before, I'm going to take a big sip of my tea because we've still got lots of questions to get through. And if you haven't already, if you would do me a favour, minimise the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, see the fireworks that you now get courtesy of YouTube, and then when you come back to the comments, it takes you back to where you were, so you don't miss out on anything at all. But yeah. And actually, I'm going to take a sip of my tea while I remember to do that. Such a good cup of tea. Nee says, you are awesome. Thank you. We love you. Irene says, get back in a sec. I'm going to order off skin. Thank you, Irene. We love you. Lots of alien laughter. We love the aliens. They're welcome. Oh, if the aliens do come down, do you think they'll join our live stream? I hope they do. Amy says, do aliens have skin? I feel like I think we're entering a philosophical rabbit hole here, people. Sabrina says, yay, thanks every time. Thank you, Sabrina. We love you. Yeah, lots of people saying, do aliens even have skin? I feel that we need to have a broad discussion on this topic. Kirsty says, hi Rob, quick question. I walk my dog around 10 p.m. most nights. Do my night routine before or after? Do I need to cleanse again? I would do it before. So you can slide straight into bed. That's what I do. I do my skincare routine, I walk the dog, and then I slide straight into bed. There's no right or wrong. You can do it either way around. I do it before because I know when I get in, I will not be wanting to do anything. I'll just want to go to bed. So, personal choice though. We're talking about probing here. We're moving on from that. Sophie said, just cut my Mad About Skin moisturiser tube, and now it's all gone. I use it on my body. It's been a pleasure to use, and I'm terrible with body cream. Yay! I'm so glad it's working for you, my love. Suzanne says, I'm so annoyed. My brain is fizzled out. I know I had multiple questions for Rob, but I can't remember any. I need to write this stuff down. Yes, Suzanne, pen and paper. Ooh, Jan, I'm thinking birthday present, pen and paper. That's it. Actually, that's a lame birthday present. Don't do that. Jay says, honest opinion on my Perfect Eyes product. Oh, I have never heard of that. What is my Perfect Eyes? What brand? I would be interested to know. And I will give you my honest opinion on it, but I have no idea. AJ says, just as camp as ever. This is true. And nothing can do that. Nothing can do that. No manly moisturiser has ever butched me up. If you know one, I'll give it a go. It's worth a punt. Though I wouldn't change for the world. I wouldn't change for any manly moisturiser. See, Reve says Sub-Q Skin is still available in some versions of the Desian website, at least in the UK. It's not available in the US. It isn't available in Canada, but is available in the UK and I think Germany. So yes, you can still stock up on Sub-Q if you want. I bought some the other day. Danny, Danny wants to be the skincare consultant for ABBA. Oh my god, goals. Just saying, goals. Irene says back and done. Thank you, Irene. We love you. And thank you so, so much. And I'm sending you so, so much love. And I will be packing it and throwing in that free lip balm, which everyone is entitled to, but if they order before the end of February. So it's like an all month long Valentine's Day gift. Like, what's not to love about that? Frisbee said, I thought you wanted us to forget about the Macarena. I was hoping you all would, but clearly you all remembered. So, and I don't like to disappoint. So, Shay says, always get so much info from your channel. Thanks, thank you, and thank you so much for watching. We love you. Suzanne says, I've been loving the Mad About Skin. Antioxidant cream. Just need to let you know, Rob, I use it in my Mad About Skin SPF. I love the full protection. I know there's something quite comforting walking out that door knowing you are protected to the gods all day long. Thank you, Suzanne. We love you. You see, you don't need a pen and paper. You don't need a pen and paper. You can remember it's all. It's all good. Cindy says, even Desium's prices increase. What would you recommend as a more affordable but still effective replacement for copper amino isolate serum? Honestly, because of the recent round of price increases, I swapped from the Neod copper amino isolate serum to the Medicate liquid peptides, which I think is slightly better and cheaper. Medicate isn't cheap, but it's cheaper than the copper amino isolate serum, so I made the switch. I think it's slightly more effective. It gives a more instant plump as well, which I love. And yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's not that much cheaper, but it is definitely a little bit cheaper. So yeah, you could just switch to the buffet with copper peptides from the Ordinary. I don't think it's as good, but it's a lot cheaper. So it kind of swings around about. Daddy says, poor Rob, he's missing Tom. I am. Tom, we love you. Come back, all is forgiven. Cindy said, Sweet Tea says, Jan, I think it's sunny here. I needed that shade. We all need a little shade in our life. All need a little shade. And Jan, I missed Jan's comment. That is shady. ABBA needing a sticker salt these days. There's a reason they did their shows with hologram. Jan, slapped wrist. Nobody talks shady about ABBA. Not when I'm in the room. I actually saw their hologram show. It was so good. So good, like unbelievably good, Suzanne said, I'd rather cake or a boot slap. Yeah, I would go with that. Suzanne, definitely. Makeup Boy says, I have to say, I prefer live streams on a Sunday. It's such a lovely way to start a new week. Hey, I actually love the Sunday one. It's kind of, I see it the opposite way though. It's nice to round off the week with it. Whether you're starting a week, rounding off a week. Yeah, there is something quite chill about it being on a Sunday. It's kind of nice. Suzanne said, Jan needs to mud his face up after the steam. God, he's fabulous. I know. This is the thing. Jan is like my spirit animal. He's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous in every single way. Jay says, My Perfect Eyes is made by an Aussie company called My Perfect. Oh, I've never heard of it. It instantly freezes wrinkles and makes them disappear for around 4 hours, but leaves a white residue. Lots of YouTube videos on it. I have never heard of that. Now I'm going to have to buy it, and I'm going to have to try it, because that looks absolutely amazing. Literally amazing. Stan said, any plans on your side, Rob? What am I doing? So tonight, we're supposed to be going out for drinks, but actually we might be, instead of going out for drinks, we're just going around to our friends for drinks, which is better, because I've been really busy this weekend, and it's kind of nice to just be able to have your drinks, have a chat, and then leave when you want, which is great. Other than that, no. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, putting on a little Flavino mud mask, getting my Jan vibes on, throwing a Neod mask on afterwards, and yeah, just having a little bit of a chill. A little bit of a chill is all good. I'm really into, like, there's so many good Netflix things that I'm catching up on at the moment. I'm quite into, like, the real life murdery mystery things that are on Netflix. I'm not sure how many of them are real life and how many of them are made up, because they all seem a bit extreme, but I'm kind of into that. So I might just have like a chill sort of Netflix evening and watch some of that. Yeah, that's my plans. What does everyone else have planned for this fabulous evening? Jay says, missed your comments on best products for acne scarring and pockmarks. I did a whole video. There are so many different. There are so many ingredients and stuff that I'd recommend, and how to layer them and everything. I did a video on it, so I would check that out. If you YouTube search it, it'll come up. But yeah, I tackle mine with quite a few different things, and they're all included in that video. So yeah, and how to layer them and all of that good stuff. More than I could actually go into in detail in this live stream. So Sweet Tea said, "Damn it, Jan's head is now the new Chinese weather balloon." Weather balloon. I'm not an expert, but there was no way that was a weather balloon. I don't want to go up in a hot air balloon now, though. I'm worried that like I'll go up in a hot air balloon, I'll be mistaken for something, and I'll end up with like fighter jets on me, and that'll be the end of me. So I'm not hot air ballooning anytime soon. No, not gonna happen. Danny said, I'm a bit annoyed because I feel I lost my skin glow and haven't changed my routine. Oh, Danny, I wonder what happened. You're still glowing to the gods in my eyes. I know you are. So I'm sure there will. Do you know what I would say, Danny? Today's video, which isn't actually ready to premiere after this. I need to do a little bit of editing on it. What I actually find could really, really help is everyone uses their vitamin C in the morning, which is great. Always use my vitamin C in the morning. But what I've started to do is put a couple of drops of the ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate solution in my moisturiser on an evening. Because it's so gentle, I can use it alongside like retinoids and not worry about it. And I notice at the margins, you get a little extra glow for your money. Just a little. That's actually really worked for me. So I would say, if you've got a bottle of it on hand, Danny, put a little in your moisturiser on an evening. In about 2 weeks, you'll kind of notice the difference. Suzanne says, how are the chickens? But you're still glowing to the gods to me, Danny. How are the chickens warming up? They're a bit... yes, they've started. Our clock's changed, and it's got light on the morning, so now they're screeching to be let out at 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, so me and the chickens are not friends at the moment. They need to... I'm getting an automatic door opener to do away with that. So as soon as the sun comes up, the door goes up, and we can get away with that. Because the number of times I get woken up at 6:30 in the morning by a screeching hen, and it's just one of them. She likes to be out. I don't blame her. We rescued them from a caged farm. So they've lived in cages all their life. I think they wake up and think, we're caged again, and then screech to get out. And I let them out, and they're like, thank you. So I don't blame them. I would feel the same if I was them. But yeah, I'm going to get an automatic door opener, then we can be friends again. Amy says, I love the crime stuff on Netflix. It's so good. It's a bit addictive, though. A bit addictive. Let's see. Scott says, I made the plunge and made a Starvana account. Any recommendations for anti-aging? What did I get from Starvana? I love the Lab Eligio pads. That's really good as like a nice little toner in a pad. Really convenient. Love that. I also get the Beauty of Joseon eye cream. Beauty of Joseon eye cream is amazing, Scott. So good. Those were my top 2. Matt, great to see you, my love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Sophie said, I think I've been watching the BAFTAs. Do you get around to watching the Agatha Christie documentary? I did, Sophie. Thanks for that recommendation. So good. Anything Agatha Christie is good. Love it so much. Such a good program. And yeah, I might watch the BAFTAs. I love to see Kate Middleton and Prince. It's not even Prince William anymore, is he? But the two of them walking in. I'll be watching that just so I can see what she's wearing. Sungmin says, I have a question. What is one of the best products for whitening skin, brightening outside of vitamin C? So I would probably opt, if you're looking for brightness, whitening skin, that's not something that we necessarily do here in the UK. We use different terminology, and different things mean different things to different people. So we don't tend to go down that route. We tend to talk about brightening, a more even skin tone. So if that's what you're referring to, as in like a more even complexion and a little vibrancy and luminosity, I think the combination of tranexamic acid and azelaic acid together give you amazing results. That's what's worked the best for me anyway. Lizzie, sending you lots and lots of love. Hope all is amazing with you. I don't care, ? Love that. Show me your chickens, Rob. They're outside. It's dark. I will get some pictures up on the Facebook group, though. That I can promise. Veronica says, I'd love to have a few drops of the Stress Less from Geek and Gorgeous to moisturise in the evening. It helps you so much. That's a really good practice. Just to up the level of moisturisation, calm and soothe. It's all good. I need to try that eye cream now, Diana. That Perfect Eyes eye cream. I'm going to try that. Straight after this live stream, I'm going to put one on order and give it a go. Definitely give it a go. So, there we have it. That hour. How quick has that hour gone? Did we notice I was on time? Do I get extra marks for being on time today? Just saying. It was still 6 o'clock when I logged on. But before I go, shall we get who would like a little Marcel action? I feel that, we haven't had a lot of fur baby action. So let me just get you a little Marcel action in your life. Come here, Marcel. Oh. So for those of you that don't know, this is my very warm, very cuddly, and exceedingly grumpy cat Marcel. Aren't you? You're a little grump. You're a little grump. He is, yeah, he's adorable. He'll fall asleep on me now. You are so, oh, he's falling asleep. Yeah, there we are. He's fallen asleep. Great. Marcel says, before he sleeps, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Marcel. He's my biggest supporter. Yeah, oh, he's asleep. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He might just be the cutest. Yeah. Yeah. He's how old is Marcel? I think he's coming up for 3. Yeah, fully asleep, aren't you, Maud? Fully asleep. Oh, he's heart meltingly cute. He is so cute. Yeah, yeah. This is Marcel. So he's the bigger of the two. He's big boned. Just big boned. Leo is the skinny little scamp, and Marcel is the big boned thing. But oh my, this might just be the cutest Marcel has ever been. Like, ever been. Yeah, yeah. Are you gonna say goodbye to everyone? Because we've got to finish the live now, Marcel. We've got to finish the live. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I think now is the time that I'm gonna have to finish the live and let Marcel get on with his sleep. I don't even know how I'm gonna click the button to end the live. Oh, you woken up, Marcel? Oh, I know. We'll go have a cuddle on the sofa. Right, I think Marcel's saying call it quits. He needs his cuddle, and I can't deprive Marcel of his cuddle. Anyway, thank you. So let's wait there. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there you are, Marcel. Right, we'll give cuddling Marcel after this. So as that was everything. That might possibly be the cutest that Marcel has ever been. He is adorable. Like, beyond adorable. Such a little cutie. So, and Emily says, does the kitty hair stick to your skincare like mine? Yeah. I would say if you don't have cat hair stuck to your face after you've done your skincare routine, you're not doing it right. You're just not doing it right. Sweetie said, just made my day perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Marcel, you made everyone's day. You made Sweet Tea's day. You made my day. You made Jan's day, Suzanne's day, everyone's day. Anyway, I'm going to thank you so much for spending your Sunday with me. There's no chance I'm getting up tomorrow morning and thinking it's Monday, is there? No, I might just take the day off as an extra day's weekend. I'm just going to say you so much love to each and every one of you. Thank you for spending your Sunday evening with us. And yeah, just from the bottom of my heart, love you all so much. Bye.